Hello everyone, welcome to chapter 1 of What If Izuku Midoriya was in Daybreak. So yeah guys, let's do this. So yeah, we start off with Izuku. As usual, Izuku is at his house after having a rough day at school. Izuku was about to go to sleep when he heard the ground shake. He looked out his window as a mushroom cloud just came in the air and destroyed a lot of things. When Izuku woke up, it was 2 months later. He was hungry and did not know what to do. He was trapped under some debris as his room collapsed due to something hitting his room. Izuku finally was able to get out and was actually able to find his phone in the rubble. He goes to turn on and what he saw was almost nothing. His phone was cracked as hell. But there was nothing on Facebook or anything. He then checked Instagram and saw the horrors of the world. Monsters that have been collectively called ghoulies have spreaded. All the adults have turned into them. Now they're basically zombies. Izuku was horrified at what he saw, wondering what the hell is going on. What is going on? So he ran downstairs to find his mom. She was already crushed under some debris that fell. Some more debris. In total, the house was okay. So yeah, that was good. Izuku walked through the house as he just looked for something to eat. He buried his mom before he did anything, as she deserved a proper burial. Izuku kept on looking until he found some ramen. Izuku grabbed the ramen and boiled it, using 2 packs and making a soup. Izuku devoured the ramen easily and liked it. That was not the way he needed it at all. He didn't know what was going on. Were there any adults or anything? He rechecked Instagram and saw that the videos and images were posted a month ago. He sighed as he got up. Izuku looked for anything in his house in the house, and then found his father's old US stuff that he got on his trips. He pulled them out and got a few things. When his father was younger, he always invested in zombie apocalypses. thinking that nothing bad will happen to him or his family when something like that happens. But I guess now it's gonna be used as son. Izuku grabbed the gas mask, just looked at it, asked himself, is he really gonna do this? Is he really gonna try and survive a zombie apocalypse? Izuku takes a minute and sighs, saying that he will. Izuku geared up and got outside. He looked out in the beautiful light of the sun. And that's where we it for Izuku's backstory for now. Five months later, well, not really, technically 3 months later, Izuku is riding a motorcycle around the post-apocalypse town. And finds a supermarket that he has not yet found yet. He grabs a Mossberg 590 Mariner up from his motorcycle. He drives inside and then parks in front, using a chain to lock the doors. Izuku walked around as he looked through the food. A lot of the stuff was stored good. Stored in freezers or everything. Izuku held his shotgun as he was looking for a specific food. Izuku found it in the soup aisle and started grabbing the cheap Mexican ramen noodles. Finally gathering enough, Izuku puts it in a basket. Though the basket was not done, Izuku looked around and found some chicken noodle soup from America that was imported. He put his arm on the shelf and just started walking, making all of the cans just to go into his basket. He kept on leave for some more soups, everything. And we also found some chili beans. While looking, he actually found some vegetable oil. And just a little celebratory dance in his new post-apocalypse outfit, which you can see on screen right now. Izuku chuckles a little bit as he does the same thing and it takes all of it. Izuku finally gets finished with grocery shopping until he goes back into an aisle, rushing as he finds it. The rarest of all foods. Things that were thought to be gone forever. Mint chocolate ice cream. Oh, and yeah, some chocolate ice cream next door, but still, the chocolate ice cream. Izuku got on his knees as he put his hands together and prayed to God, thanking him, as a spotlight just came on Izuku. Wait a minute, guys. Izuku pulled out a 500 SNM Magnum and shot at who got the spotlight on him, and they fell to their death. Izuku smiled at what he got and took it back home with all the other ice creams that he was able to get as well. I was wondering why mint chocolate was the most important. Well, mint chocolate during the third month of the apocalypse was basically a currency. There was nothing much more expensive than mint chocolate. You guys are wondering why I'm putting mint chocolate as basically a currency during the third month? Well, just try and guess why. So yeah. Izuku arrives home, back to his house, which is basically fortified now, and shuts the door. The outside door, walked to his door, and then opens and shuts the door as he walks in with the cart. Izuku then stores all the food away, while doing so passes several different things, such as soda, more soda, some bottles of water, protein powder. So yeah, protein powder, boxes of ramen, first aid bags, some paintings, a samurai suit. So yeah, he loaded. Email, as well as hundreds of All Might Vernelia. So yeah, if you guys are wondering, Izuku was actually able to mix his house with another house, and then that one with the house behind them. So yeah, he was able to actually get a good amount of room. So yeah, Izuku puts his shotgun on the shelf as he puts all the stuff away. Izuku then takes about 8 packs of ramen and a huge pot, a lid, and a magnifying glass. He then rides off at midday. Izuku arrives at a parking lot on the top of a parking lot and sets up everything. He pours some water inside the giant pot and then puts the ramen inside as well. Izuku smiles at this as he is dancing his way to his bike and grabbing the spices that he was able to snack as well. Mainly salt, chili powder, garlic, salt, pepper, garlic, chili powder. And yeah, he pours all this in, and luckily enough, while doing so, he gets on his bike and leaves. Izuku arrives at a tree. As he grabs his shotgun and shoots at some people who were trying to take his stuff, which Izuku hides almost everywhere. I was wondering why is Izuku doing that. It's well, there's actually something very important in and under the tree. Izuku puts the people down to find blood to the head as he takes a shovel and starts digging. Izuku digs 10 feet under, where the soil is nice and cold. Izuku then grabs a case of meat, mainly beef, and he grabs some sausages and beef, and then redigs the hole. So yeah, Izuku then puts the fake grass back over it as he resets up the bags that he had on top of the tree, which the people were actually after. Izuku thought smart and to put a decoy on his trees, as he knows he can't really store much of everything in one spot. So yeah, Izuku puts the stuff in his cart and gets back on his motorcycle and drives off, as well as taking the supplies that they had. So yeah, Izuku drives back on top of the building as he opens the pot and sees it boiling now. So yeah, Izuku then takes the water and splits it into another pot, which is also attached to a magnifying glass that is turning the water and keeps the water hot. Sorry about that. So yeah, Izuku does everything, and then by 6, where the sun is setting, Izuku has 2 pots of a pot of beef and sausages, and another pot of ramen. Izuku gets a big bowl from his motorcycle and mixes everything together, including the spices. Izuku thanks God for the harvest, for the findings that he was able to get. Izuku then starts eating the ramen. So yeah, the ramen also included some, what is it called? Yeah, mixed vegetables with it. So yeah, Izuku started eating ramen and it was full. And it was full after eating everything from it. Izuku puts the bowl back inside and takes everything with him. After eating for an hour, Izuku is full, and that'll keep him there for another three weeks. He's only eating once a week, once every week to 3 weeks. Actually, I'm just gonna keep eating it once every week. So yeah. Izuku smiles under his mask until he sees some people trying to get in, some kids trying to get into his house as they were able to find things. Izuku was able to scare them off with a a machete, and a gun. They screamed off and ran like kids, which they are. So yeah. Izuku sat on the couch and started playing some video games. So yeah. Izuku smiled as they were playing video games. And finally, he was being playing Minecraft. So yeah. At the end of the day, Izuku went back to sleep. After a nice day of gathering some resources. So yeah. And that's when Izuku hears some glass breaking. That's going to end off chapter 1, guys. So yeah, see you next chapter, which will be right in a few seconds for you guys, but will be the next day for me. So yeah. Hello everyone, welcome back to another chapter today. Today will be chapter 2 of part 1. So yeah guys, let's get started. Izuku got out of bed as he got his trench coat back on and his gas mask on. Izuku grabbed his Mossberry shotgun and started looking around the house. Izuku eventually heard some scattering, and when walking down a hall, he felt something was wrong. So he quickly turned around, aimed, and fired. This is the shell that he fired was actually a trick bullet of sorts. The bullet cap was used to basically create a net. Anyways, then he captured a young girl with ash blonde hair. So guys, it's for some reason hard to breathe right now. So yeah, Izuku asked on who is she, and the girl looked up at Izuku while still in the net with a sort of spray paint mask on. So yeah, she just said, "I'm here just looking for something to eat, and you look so tasty." Yeah, you're one of those. I'll get out of here. And you... Oh! Izuku hit over the head with a hammer and put it back in his belt. Izuku dragged her with the net and threw it in his garage after attaching her to a chain that's attached to the ground with a shock collar on. That was attached to the chain. The next morning, she woke up. Izuku was sitting on a couch that was in the garage. So, how did you get in? Did you really have to hit me over the head with a hammer? Yes. Just be lucky I didn't use the claw of the hammer. Anyways, tell me where you came from and why you are here. I'm hungry. I've been looking for something to eat for a while. What's your name? Himiko Toga. Do you have a group? I did. What happened to them? Turn to ghoulies. Wait a minute. I think I recognize you. You're that girl from the training camp. Oh. Well, who are you? My name is Izuku Midoriya. This is my fortress. I made it out of my old house. Izuku then pulled out a machete as he pointed towards her. Now, why were you in my house? Like I said, I was looking for something to eat. I don't buy it. You can never trust someone nowadays. Ever since this goddamn apocalypse started, I cannot even get my friends. I don't even know if they're alive. They're probably not. After all, I don't even know if I was the one that actually killed them. Izuku punched Toga and knocked her out again. Still, she's a guest. Izuku walked out as he grabbed some ramen, a kettle, and put some water in the kettle. Izuku started a fire and then heated up the kettle. After he heated up the water, he poured the water into a cup of ramen. He grabbed some chopsticks from a Panda Express and then gave it to her. She woke up and saw what he had. So, this is what you gave me? Ramen? It's all I have. The best thing you can survive on. How do you have so much? So you went into a storage. How do you know? Maybe I could just have seen some. Because in your bag you had literally 2 boxes of ramen. And it was still open. But another box dropped on the ground. Oh, well, at least I don't die. So tell me right now, what do you want? Something just to survive. Look, we may have gone on the wrong path a few times, but I just want this place to survive. If you can allow me this, I'll do anything you want. I'll be your servant. I could use some extra help here. Fine, okay. Get up. Okay, come on. Izuku cut the chain and had her help him rebuild some things. So yeah. Izuku and Toga started rebuilding the house. And Izuku took her with him when he went on scouting runs, checking all his resources. Toga was actually impressed on what he was able to find. Continuing on, they soon came across a group. Toga pulled out a baseball bat with new clothes that they got from a Halloween store. So there, guys. So yeah, Izuku got off the motorcycle as he looked at the group. A brunette with a round face, a tall girl with black hair, a girl with purple hair, and earphone plugs. Izuku pulled off his hoodie and pulled off his mask. Guys, the once aggressors now looked at him as they just run to him and hug him. Oh, guys, I missed you. Oh, God. I miss you guys so much. We miss you too, Izuku, Ochako said. So, where's everyone else? We cannot find everyone. But we could find where you have. Come on. The girls led him to the camp that was within one of his houses. So you guys found a place to stay. That's nice. Yeah. Izuku saw some of his classmates with them. Ojiro, Toru, who else was here? Basically a lot of the other students, including Ida and the guy with multiple arms, including Mineta, except for Mina and Kirishima. As well as Sero. Is asked them where they are, and they just say they don't know. Izuku looks around and sees that Todoroki's not with them as well. Todoroki founded a survival camp, though he did not let us in. Why? I thought we were all friends. Look, Izuku. Things have gone bad ever since this apocalypse happened. When we came to a settlement finding salvation, we saw his family. We killed them. Todoroki was there when we saw him. When he saw us kill the rest of his family, but his father wasn't there. He was just sad and activated his quirk. He told us to leave, or we will get punished for what we did. Oh, what is his clan? The Shogunate. He is trying to wait. Why is he calling him that? He's trying to remilitarize Japan. They're training an army. I heard a lot about this type. The jocks did that same thing. Bakio. That asshole. So Bakio did the same? Yeah. Yes, he has several of our classmates too. The reason I asked you guys, even though I already knew where they were. But you know, where are they? They're on Bakugo's side. They're taking the strongest with them. They now believe that the strongest will survive. I see. We must try to stop them at all costs. Bakugo has gotten a little mad ever since. He had to kill his own mom and father Though it was bad, though they kind of had a rough relationship, he loved them so much, and they loved him. Oh, this is Toga. She was one of the people that attacked us during the camp. She's, I guess you can say, my right-hand woman. Well, that's nice. I can provide food and shelter for you all. You're in the outskirts of my territory, which I have little of. We need to go. Okay. Toga, take the bike. Meet us at the fortress. On it. Toga got on the bike and drove off. You only brought a bike? Come on, already said. Wait a minute, guys. Is it? Denki said. What did he say again? I don't know. Anyways, Izuku had them follow him, and they got to this fortress. They're surprised at what he was able to do. With what I had still of one for all, I was able to make this. Wait, what do you mean by one for all? Well, since world's gone to shit, well, there's no more secrets. My true quirk is called one for all. I will pass it down from user to user. And right now I'm the 8th. I'm the 9th user. I'm here to make sure that I am able to pass it down. But now that I just use it to survive. So, how can you trust her? Huh? How can you trust her? Toga? I really can't. That's why I keep a shock collar on her. Why? Why would you? I can't really trust her. So, if anything she does bad, I shock her. Wait, one question. Is Suyu here? Yeah, but she's a little injured. What happened? Izuku ran into a room as he saw Suyu with her leg eaten out. She only has one leg now. It's wrapped up the best Momo could do. Oh god. I have some more first aid. We can help her. It's okay, kiddo. I just need some time to rest. Now, come on, we can make it. So, how far is it? Actually, not that far. 10-minute walk. Huh, oh, that's not really that far. Well, wait, no, 10-minute walk, 10-minute ride on a bike. It's actually a 30-minute walk. No. Wait, huh? My siblings are here too. Can you take them as well? Of course, we have enough food and supplies. Really? Yeah. I'm able to store what I can underground at the moment. I have a good memory on where to go. Come on, guys. Okay. They all get to you, and they start taking all of them, what they have, to Izuku's fortress. So yeah, they arrive, and Izuku opens the door. Okay, there should be some rooms there, up there, and up there. You guys won't be able to miss the first aid room. I'm sure of it. Okay. So you need some rest. Yeah, there should be some TVs in the other rooms. You can watch that. I don't know. Got some DVDs. So yeah, I see you've been living the life here. Not really. Took me around 2 months to build this place. I used several houses for this. It took so long. But still, you guys are my friends and you guys need help. Okay, I can make some food right now. Some lunch, maybe. Yeah. Is it going to make some lunch for everyone? Well, Toga just sits on a couch. Even for a villain, you sure do show some disrespect to your host. Yeah, he is my host. Wait a minute, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. So yeah, Izuku makes everyone lunch as Ida and Himiko argue with each other. Izuku brings them some tea with the help of Momo. So yeah. So yeah. Oh, you're asleep. I'll just do this here for you. Izuku at least so you a sandwich and some tea. Okay. Izuku walks down as everyone is just sitting there, looking at the tea. Denki and Mineta startle everyone when they turn on the TV. So, what do you have? I have some good movies. Izuku passes them some movies, and they play it. So, what are you guys doing during the apocalypse started? Well, I was at my house. It was night, so a lot happened. The ghoulies started. They invaded my house. Unfortunately, everyone died. I was the only one that made it out. Thanks to no one. Soon after remembering everyone's houses, I was able to find some of them. But the ghoulies stopped us from getting to a lot of our other friends. Yeah. I guess you guys were coming to my way to find me? Yeah. I'm actually impressed I even survived. It's so hard. Izuku puts his hand on Momo's back, saying, "It's okay." I was able to survive alone a lot as well. For the 5 months, I just couldn't believe what I had to endure. I actually got an idea. What is it? Well, since the apocalypse started, during the 3rd month, I remember that there was a currency that became rare. Izuku, you're not saying you have... Yep, mint chocolate. So yeah, everyone actually gets excited, except for Himiko, who is lactose intolerant. So yeah, Izuku hands them their food, their ice cream, and they start eating. So yeah. So you guys been traveling on foot? yeah, we traveled with the car lately, but that thing broke down. And it was overrun with goalies. Ah. Well, I can supply with you a vehicle. Wait, really? Yeah. I have a Toyota. I have some Toyotas at the base. Oh, what do you have? I have a Toyota minibus. Y'all can use it. It holds a few passengers, but I can help you guys with that. We also have a big bus. But it's a big one for in case this base fails. Why would you say that? Look, guys, I've been to multiple bases around. They all fallen. The military has failed. Now we kids are here to just restart. We don't even know if this virus is just here. It's not a virus. What do you mean? It's infecting the adults only. We've just been surviving. I'm sorry if I got mad. It's hard for me. We can understand that. I know. Anyways, you guys can rest. Right now, you guys can help around if you want. Just rest. You guys look like you guys need some rest, and I do too. I haven't slept for a few days. I tried today, but I actually tried a few weeks ago, but I found Himiko going to my ramen stash. So shall we met? Huh. Oh, I actually remember something. What is it, Himiko? There's actually another person we can go to. What is that? Well, we call him Mustard. Oh god. Oh, let's see. 13. Ah, okay, well then we'll probably get him. And that's what we have for today, guys. Well, not for today, but still. The end of chapter 2. So, we can start back in a few seconds. Bye. Welcome to part 3. The final part of part 1. Wait, no, chapter 3. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is chapter 3. The final chapter of part 1. So yeah, guys. I hope you guys like this one. And just in advance, this is before I upload it, and I just want to say sorry if chapter 2 has bad audio. I did do it at school because, like I said, I really need some time. I was able to make a video Sunday, and yeah. So I hope I was able to get it good, guys. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Izuku was tired. He just wanted some sleep. That night, they all slept around the house. But Izuku needed more sleep. He just awake all night, thinking that all his fears are true. His friends are split on this, splitting up. Plus, one day it's gonna be itself anymore. Earlier, while eating, he discovered that Sato was also dead. He just couldn't handle all this. So was Yayama. Yep, goddamn. He just couldn't believe a lot of his friends, basically 2 of his friends, are gone. died during the apocalypse. He learned that Sato died while trying to defend everyone. And it was soon overtaken by the ghoulies and eaten and killed. And Yaoyama was shot by by some raiders that came on to them. Izuku himself hopes that he can make them survive more. Continuing on, Izuku finally has some sleep. But that night, at the Todoroki house, which has now basically become a head of government for the shogunate. Their shogun, Shoto Todoroki, sat on the throne as his war council at a table in front of him. So, what do we have? We are running out of resources. We use a lot of metal to make our swords and shields. And our armor as well. Especially yours, as it was the most expensive of all of us. Where are the nearest territories? Yeah, there's no man's land. And then a mile ahead of that, there's the jocks within the city. Sir, there are also smaller tribes, but unfortunately a lot of them have fallen due to the ghoulie outbreak. Why is that one called No Man's Land? The trench, it lives there. There are legends that this thing, a monster, has been living there. We sent few scouts there. They reported that they found food, equipment, and some trees. Then before we could get any more of it, they went silent. They were in no man's land during that time. Then we will face this monster. We will gather up a battalion and take charge within no man's land. Okay, we'll send our best fighter out there as our commander, and then I'll be there as general. Good. Yeah, I'm sure you already know why we can't have you go. If I die, this whole operation goes down. We're trying to rebuild Japan. I know. We need to go fast. Very well. Send out a battalion. Send out a battalion and try to enclose and take over the borders. What animals we have to use as beasts of burden? Well, fortunately we have some thoroughbred horses. Unfortunately, we can only spare 2 at the moment. The rest are being trained. They'll be used as command posts for the captain and commander. The general will be on the ground with the troops. Yes, sir. The general leaves as Shoto just looks dead inside. Where is he? Have you seen any confirmation of the Endeavor Ghoulie, the Blaze Maker. No, sorry. It seems they went into the inner city, around this, near the Endeavor agency. We'll take that over to expand our territory. We'll put our head of government there as well. Good idea, sir. A wonderful idea. Yes, we'll conquer that land. We'll drive out the trench if it is real. We'll make sure these monsters know what's coming to them. Late night, Izuku woke up. He sensed danger on its way. Izuku got up and turned on the fire alarm, which he used as his alarm system. Everyone woke up as he says, something's on its way. I can feel it. Breach my territories. Oh, wait, really? But aren't these no man's land? No one really comes here. Well, if that's so, we need to defend the territory from whoever's invading. It's most likely the Shogunate. They are trying to militarize Japan again. They need resources. How far do you... Ida. Yes, sir. There's Izuku. Can you go over there and check how far they are? On it. The rest of us will prepare. Ida ran towards the battalion as it had a few hundred, around 300 soldiers. Ida then ran back to report. When he came back, Izuku's fortress has now been militarized. So, what do we have? We have around 300 soldiers. Soldiers? Samurai on its way. Oh. They're coming this way. Are we sure we can militarize fast enough? The base itself is always militarized. We just need to prepare. I know this isn't what you guys want to hear, but I have a safe plan in case the fort falls. In the garage, inside the garage, there's a Toyota coaster, and wait a minute, guys, and a Toyota Hiace in the garage. One has 6 seats, the other has 14. I was able to modify them to have better trunks. A bit more trunkage. In the back, we will put all the supplies we can. So, what are you gonna do? I'll give you some time before they come. I just need you guys to get ready to go. Get Toga. She's a heavy sleeper. On it. Quickly, everyone started to move as they were preparing for what's going to come. Izuku started the battle of House 555. He started firing at them using long-range weapons. And when confronted, he used his machete to combat their katanas. He was able to kill 30 before he was injured and flee the battle, moving back to Fort Midoriya. Izuku landed inside the gates as he just leaned on a tree that's been growing there. Shit. Everyone came to Izuku as they pulled a bullet out and wrapped his arm in a bandage. What happened? I fought them. Killed around 35 of them before one was able to shoot me with an Arasaka rifle that they found. House 555 has fallen. That was another fort they had. We're not gonna. I have a bad feeling about this. We will help you, Izuku. Thank you, guys. Now let's prepare. Before Izuku could finish, the fire arrows rained into the fort. Ochako was able to get a hold of a turret that Izuku put and started firing upon samurai. Izuku was in the front line as he shot his Mossberg at them, hiding behind a pillar of bricks. Momo was able to keep on shooting at them as well. The general was impressed that this small force was able to contend with their militia, but they kept on fighting. Fires rained on the houses as everything started being engulfed in flames. The Toyota coaster was now ready to go. They transported Tsuyu inside there while the house was burning, as well as Tsuyu's siblings. Izuku told Ochako to start getting ready to go into the high ice. She looked at him as she nodded, and she left. Izuku heard growling. Oh no. The sounds of gunfire and actual fire have attracted the ghoulies. A horde of them has appeared. The samurai, the ghoulies, and the survivors fought each other until everyone was ready to go. Izuku got on his motorcycle as he rode it, and then ordered for everyone to go. Fort Midoriya has fallen. His territory was now in flames. The samurai fought the ghoulies for another 5 days before having a victory at Fort Midoriya. The original inhabitants, gone, fled into the inner city. They stopped as Izuku fell off the bike. Ochako got off the high ace and walked to Izuku. Oh God. But now, oh no, Izuku. The fort was our best chance of survival. Now we do not know where we are. We just look at Choco. Izuku pulled off his mask. This is just getting too frustrating, and now my home is gone, fallen to the shogunate. Izuku looked around as he just saw weights, and then weights, but at the end of the bars there were grenades. Oh no. We had to move fast. Izuku brought the bike and put it inside the trunk as he entered the high ace. Let's go, go, go! Everyone started driving off as from the top of a building a jock looked upon them. Routed the radio and reported back. Sir, unwanted guests are approaching. They look to be from no man's land. They have entered a few days ago. What should we do? How much of a threat are they? They have machine guns mounted on two vehicles, but they seem to be fleeing from us. Let them. From where you are, we only have a sliver of territory. The main territory is more fortified. Just report back on where we can find them next. On it. The jocks have taken a sliver of where Izuku and the gang are. Formadori has fallen. Now they are just riding along. Their main priority was fuel, so they mainly have vegetable oil to run their machines. Izuku was inside as Toga comforted him. Toga lived there for a week, but it was like home to her. Izuku then asked, so, what do you guys want to do now? We could live off the land for a while until we can find our base after we get out of Jock territory. Sounds like an idea, Ochaka. Thanks, Izuku. No problem. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for part 1, guys. Hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in a while. Bye. Oh yeah, plus I'm sorry if this isn't the best video. I actually really tried.